Okay, so we've covered how Selena and Benny went from longtime collaborators to secret lovers, but now we need to talk about December 11th, 2024, because what happened that day was absolutely cinematic. And I mean that literally, because when you see the behind the scenes footage that Benny shared, you'll realize this wasn't just a proposal, this was a full scale production that perfectly captured everything beautiful about their relationship. But before we get to the proposal itself, let me tell you about what led up to that day, because the details are incredible and show just how much thought Benny put into this moment. According to sources close to the couple, Benny had been planning this proposal for months. He knew he wanted to marry Selena pretty early in their relationship, but he wanted the proposal to be perfect, not just romantic, but uniquely them. Here's what's fascinating. Benny spent weeks studying Selena's favorite things, her comfort foods, her ideal settings, even her social media habits to plan something that would feel authentically Selena. And what he landed on was pure genius because it honored both her love for simplicity and her appreciation for thoughtful details. The setting was designed to look like a casual picnic in a park, but here's the kicker: it was actually staged on a professional soundstage. Benny hired a team to create this gorgeous outdoor environment, complete with lush greenery, perfect lighting, and even the sounds of nature in the background. But the centerpiece of this entire setup, Taco Bell, because if you know anything about Selena Gomez, you know that woman loves her Taco Bell. And this isn't just some quirky celebrity habit. Taco Bell represents something deeper for Selena. It's comfort, it's authenticity, it's her staying connected to simple pleasures despite all her success. So when Benny planned a proposal around her favorite fast food, he was essentially saying, I see you, I know you, and I love every part of who you are, including the parts that might seem ordinary to everyone else. But here's where the story gets even better. Apparently, Selena almost didn't show up that day. In recent interviews, Benny revealed that Selena was grumpy and almost cancelled their plans. Can you imagine? The man has spent months planning the most elaborate proposal, hired a full production team, and his girlfriend is having an off day and considering staying home. But that's what makes their relationship so real. Even on one of the most important days of their lives, they're just being authentic humans. So, December 11th arrives, and Selena eventually makes it to what she thinks is just a casual picnic with her boyfriend. Picture this: she walks onto this beautiful set, probably thinking they're just hanging out and eating Taco Bell. And meanwhile, Benny is probably dying inside knowing what's about to happen. The photos that Selena shared on Instagram give us glimpses of how magical this moment was. She's sitting on a picnic blanket, completely relaxed, enjoying her favorite food with the person she loves most. And then Benny gets down on one knee and presents her with what can only be described as one of the most stunning engagement rings in celebrity history. Let's talk about this ring because, wow, it's a Marquise cut diamond, and from what jewelry experts are estimating, we're looking at somewhere between 8 and 12 carats. The Marquise cut is classic and timeless, but also incredibly elegant and sophisticated. It's the kind of ring that photographs beautifully, but also feels wearable for everyday life. And the setting appears to be platinum or white gold, with additional smaller diamonds that make the center stone absolutely sparkle. What I love about Benny's choice in rings is that it reflects Selena's style perfectly. She's not someone who goes for over the top, flashy jewelry. She prefers pieces that are beautiful but sophisticated, statement making but not overwhelming. This ring manages to be absolutely breathtaking while still feeling like something Selena would choose for herself. And can we talk about Selena's reaction in those photos? The pure joy on her face is everything. She's laughing, she's glowing, she's completely in the moment. These aren't posed Instagram perfect photos. These are genuine snapshots of one of the happiest moments of her life. You can see the surprise, the love, the excitement, all captured in real time. But what makes this proposal even more special is how Benny documented it. He didn't just hire photographers for the moment itself, he captured the entire behind the scenes process. His Instagram stories and TikTok posts show the full production, the lighting equipment, the crew setting up this perfect park scene on a soundstage. And instead of making it feel manufactured or fake, it actually makes it feel more romantic because you realize how much effort he put into creating this perfect moment for her. The fact that Benny was so transparent about the production aspect of the proposal is very them as a couple. They're both in the entertainment industry, they understand the value of capturing important moments beautifully, and they're not trying to pretend this was some spontaneous picnic that just happened to be perfectly lit and filmed. They own the fact that they created something cinematic and beautiful, and that honesty makes it even more romantic. Now let's talk about what happened immediately after she said yes, because this is where the story gets really fun. According to sources, they celebrated with an impromptu gathering of close friends. Word spread quickly through their inner circle, and people started showing up to celebrate. Can you imagine being at that party? The energy must have been absolutely electric. But the moment that really got me emotional was when Selena decided to share the news with the world. She could have done a big interview, a professional photo shoot, or some elaborate announcement. Instead, she chose Instagram, her platform where she's always been most authentic with her fans. She posted 4 simple photos with the caption, "Forever begins now," and let the images speak for themselves. The first photo is just her hand showing off the ring. Elegant, simple, and absolutely stunning. The second photo shows her sitting on that picnic blanket, looking down at her ring with this expression of pure wonder and joy. The third photo is this gorgeous close up of her laughing with her ring hand covering her mouth, like she still can't believe it's real. And the fourth photo is the one that really gets me. It's Benny leaning over to hug and kiss her while she holds up her hand to show the ring, and they're in what appears to be a bathroom or closet, just this intimate, private moment of celebration. What I love about these photos is that they tell the complete story: the beauty of the moment, the joy of the surprise, the intimacy of their connection, and the realness of their relationship. These aren't perfect airbrushed celebrity engagement photos. These are authentic moments from one of the most important days of their lives. And then came the comments, and oh my god, the comments. Within hours, every major celebrity was congratulating them. Jennifer Aniston wrote, "Honey, congratulations, sweet mama." Gwyneth Paltrow, Cardi B, and dozens of other stars were flooding the comments with love and excitement. But the comment that broke the internet came from Taylor Swift, who wrote, "Yes, I will be the flower girl." Think about the significance of Taylor Swift volunteering to be Selena's flower girl. These two have been best friends for over a decade. They've supported each other through everything, and for Taylor to immediately claim that role shows how excited she is for Selena's happiness. And knowing Taylor, she probably already has Pinterest boards full of flower girl dress ideas. But what really struck me about the celebrity reactions was how genuine they all seemed. This wasn't just industry politeness or social media courtesy. These were people who genuinely love Selena and have watched her journey, celebrating the fact that she found someone who makes her this happy. The fan reactions were equally incredible. Within 24 hours, the post had over 8 million likes and hundreds of thousands of comments from fans expressing their joy, surprise, and excitement for the couple. Many fans admitted they had no idea the relationship was this serious, which just goes to show how well Selena and Benny managed to keep the depth of their connection private while still sharing their happiness. What's beautiful is reading through the fan comments and seeing how many people are genuinely rooting for this couple. After watching Selena go through public relationships and heartbreaks, fans are excited to see her with someone who clearly adores her and treats her well. The overwhelming sentiment is that Benny seems to bring out the best in Selena, and fans are here for it. But here's what really sealed the deal for me about this proposal. It wasn't just about the moment itself, it was about what it represented. Benny could have proposed at some exotic location, in front of thousands of people, or during some grand public gesture. Instead, he created this intimate experience centered around things that make Selena happy. Taco Bell, a beautiful outdoor setting, quality time together, and genuine surprise. He proposed to Selena as Selena, not as this global superstar, but as the woman who loves fast food and simple pleasures and being genuinely herself. And Selena's reaction to share this with the world so openly shows how secure and happy she is in this relationship. For someone who has been so protective of her private life, to share these intimate moments so freely means she's not afraid of public scrutiny because she's confident in what they have together. But what happens next in their story is where things get really interesting because the engagement announcement was just the beginning. The fan reactions, the family responses, and the early wedding planning conversations are going to show you just how serious this couple is about building a life together. And when you hear about some of the conversations they've already had about their future, you're going to understand why this isn't just another celebrity engagement. This is two people who have found their forever person and aren't wasting any time building their dream life together.